Dreaming Semi-Eternal, having a little bit of fun. What do we got here? 25 Justice Influence, some versus battles, defeat the boss at the end of the gauntlet. No thanks, new quest, Primal or Shadow cards. Okay, I think we can manage that, seeing as we're going to be playing some Sealed. Although I'm not sure if Sealed actually counts for any of our cool quest things, which is a bit of a bummer. Regardless, here is our new pack. Is this the pack that we get for Sealed? I'm not actually sure. It's the Dream Snatcher, which is pretty cool, yeah. Love it. We got 1100 dust. I see a Rooftop Vigilante, which would be an amazing card here. Emerald Spears, another great one. Yeah, let's see if is that actually our pack? Was that our event pack? I think that might have been our pack. Nope, here we go. We got our new pack. Hopefully it's as good as the last one. Oh. Fancy. Fancy. Hey, how's it going, Celtic Guardian? I forgot to pop out chat, so let me do that now. Alright, so looking at we have an Entrapment, which is a card that certainly does belong in this. We have a Battlefield Scavenger, which, oh man, crazy stuff. And what's the legendary? I don't think I'm going to be able to jam that sucker in here, but I do see Time-Worn Sentinel, Emerging Colossus. What could we do with that? Could I actually reorient the deck? My guess is that the deck cannot be reoriented in such a way to actually set up some Sentinels, but okay. Let's look at our Sentinel stuff. Sauropod Wrangler, that's a good bonus. Brushstalker, Time-Worn Sentinel, Emerging Colossus, Dormant Sentinel. So Sauropod helps out a little bit. Just checking and seeing if it's possible. Infused Strike, we don't care that much about that. Warwick Record Keeper was a pretty strong card in that setup, so you could go Time Justice and do some things. Xenon Augury, Forest Choice, yeah. So we're not going to be able to play the Emerging Colossus, but nonetheless, did get some cards that we can actually play, so let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. First off is Battlefield Scavenger, a 2-drop, which I actually sorely need right now. If I add that in with like Soaring Guard, I think we have a reasonable amount of 2-drops to get things going. We also have access to... Oh, I totally forgot to start recording. That's okay, we'll just download the stream afterwards. And start recording now, so we have the higher end recording. So we still have Cripple as a possible thing if we want to do that. There are some like more Valkyrie here, which is kind of nice. Did I get any new Valkyrie that were really crazy? Thinking about it, we did get Entrapment, which is a pretty cool 4-drop removal spell. Reasonably useful here. We have some other options too, nothing too crazy. I don't think we got a lot that adds to the whole pool. Infused Strike was one of them. What was Injustice? Entrapment. We still got Roosting Owl as a possibility. Card's really interesting here. I would say probably still not actually what I want to go for. Did I get an Emerald Spear? Nothing of the sort. Okay. Tandem Watchwing, Signal Flag. So there are some more things that we can do, like if we have Valkyrie to mess people up a little bit. Detain, Steady Marshal, Emerald Waystone. I am running Emerald Waystone, good. And yeah, it looks like overall, not much. Are we gonna need purple-green hybrid cards? No. Okay, so looking at our new ads, what comes out for those? Stalwart Shield has not been super high value here, and I think I'd prefer the Entrapment to it. It is an okay weapon and it's reasonably okay to have, but I don't think it's doing a heck of a lot, and I might actually prefer to just not run it. I'm kind of actually on the fence about Valkyrie Militant in general. Like, as a Valkyrie, he's not doing a whole lot for the deck. He's kind of a dude who has some value, but he hasn't really been pushing for me in the way that I really want him to. The weapons, like if I cut out the shield, then Valkyrie Militant can get cut out as well, and that gives us some space in the 4 slot to put in Battlefield Scavenger and Entrapment. And it looks like I added one other card, and I'm not sure what that was. Oh yeah, it was the Soaring Guard. We added the Soaring Guard, which I'm still not 100% on, but seems like probably should be in here just to make sure that we have enough of a Valkyrie support network. Okay. Maimed Watchwing, I'm still not super high on. Like, it is definitely there to get the Valkyrie going. We have Vainglory and Spirit Blade Stalker, which we do want. I like taking this deck down a little bit overall, and I really think the Battlefield Scavenger is going to help out the early game quite a bit. So, yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. That's 46 out of 45. I'm at 17 power right now. We've taken the influence down a little bit, and we don't really need quite as much as we used to, but I think I still need 17. I don't think I can cut on that. So we're going to have to cut something else, and it might be Maimed Watchwing, might be, oh man, there's not a whole lot of options. Might be Soaring Guard. I did cut one of these earlier and was pretty okay with that. This card, you know, turns into stuff and does cool things, but for the most part it's just there to hold, and Battlefield Scavenger's doing that job just fine. So yeah, I think we'll go with that. Remove Skeeter. I think we still have weapons that make Skeeter worthwhile. Let me check that. Okay, so Skeeter is generally designed to carry the weapons of Valkyrie Arcanist, the Gilded Glaive, and the Valkyrie Arcanist and the Gilded Glaive, and sometimes the shield, but no shield this time around. I still like Skeeter just fine here. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do with this deck. One more removal card might make the difference. Alright, so Crest of Cunning, Justice, Justice, Soaring Guard, Silverwing, Spirit Blade, and Spirit Drain. As far as starters go, I would say this is pretty reasonable. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, we got a 2, a 4. Silverwing Rallier is not really all that great. The Crest is good for scouting. I think this is good enough. Yeah, Afflictions are generally pretty solid polymath. They kill a lot of stuff that you need to kill. Sometimes they get rid of other threats. Like, I think they're significantly better than Cripple. If you have lots of good removal, then there's not a lot of reason to run them, but usually that's not the case. Okay, Power 4 is pretty nice to actually get us a little bit closer to some other cool stuff. I think I'm okay with taking that. We've got 2 6s and a 9, so I should probably be trying to draw as much power as I can. Throw down the Soaring Guard, that'll get us a little bit of a armor up stuff, get ourselves going, and yeah, seems like it's quite worth it.
They never stood a chance.
Alright, this one's definitely a High Branch Sentry counter move. If we can get that going, we're going to feel pretty happy. Spirit Blade Stalker's pretty cool here as well. I think I might trade with Spur Shot Rider just because it's a pretty scary card if it gets big, and Spirit Blade Stalker's not going to be able to trade with it. Okay, he's got the pummel, so there's a reason that he was not all that afraid of attacking into me, but I think we can live with that. Okay, Plague is pretty okay. Get the Spirit Blade down here. Attack for 1. And now unless he finds a Gunslinger, his thing's not going to be big enough to deal with Spirit Blade, so that's kind of the thing I want to do. I've got Challenge by Law, and I've got Spirit Drain, 2 extremely high-end removal cards, so if I can find the power to get things going, then I think we're in pretty good shape.
They will be punished.
Valkyrie Militant is fine. We don't care about that too much. I can Plague here. Might be worth it at this point. Probably I'm just going to go for Rampart Protector. Getting a 2-2 on board is not unreasonable in general, and yeah, there's a lot that we can do with that.
On the horizon.
Affliction knocks out the Militant, which gives me the ability to attack in again. I think I kind of like that option. We can also Plague everything to put him down to 6. That's not going to be amazing. Oh, I can Plague and then hit Town Watchman, and that reduces Town Watchman to a 0-5, which, as far as things go, like, does prevent a lot of war cries and gets me into a much better position. Doesn't kill this 2-1, which is a bit unfortunate, but I kind of like Town Watchman not being able to attack. That seems reasonable. Alright, and now I can attack with both of these guys without any issues. Although, perhaps being defensive might have been better. You know. Such is life. Okay, Tower Shield gets the Town Watchman attacking in again. Bit of a bummer, but what you gonna do? No blocks there. So 1-8, and it's just making dudes at the moment. Alright, other than that, I'm not super happy with my current position. I really need more power, and I don't have it yet, so we'll have to figure something out. That's going to be a bit of a problem. I can easily block here without any issues. This thing, I could kill it to make a 2-2 if I wanted to, but probably just avoid that for now. Infused Strike allows me to trade with this guy, which is pretty good. It could also 5, 6, 7. It's not enough to actually kill the 1-8, so he is going to get something cool off the 1-8. I could Infuse Strike here. That'd save my 1-1, which tends to be pretty useful, I'd say. That puts me at 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm good. I think we'll live with just trading. It's not a crazy good day, but getting rid of this thing's pretty important. Alright, and Slay knocks out the 1-8 or the 3-3. Let's go for the 1-8. Okay, so we're in control of the match, but we're fairly far behind on life. Barbarian Camp gets him a bigger Fireman Cub, so he can do more stuff. That's not really all that big a deal, but I do need to actually find some power soon. Justice Sigil there. No blocks. I don't see why I would. Tranquil Scholar seems like a pretty good pickup. Let's throw that down. Double damage is good on Valkyrie Arcanist or Silverwing Rallier. Let's go with Silverwing Rallier. Okay. And now I can attack for 1 pretty easy. I feel pretty happy about that result. And my 2-2 can trade with his 4-3 if I want to.
You're not fit to rule!
Seems like a bad idea at this point. Okay, there's my first Justice on the road to actually getting some cards that matter. What else have we got? More War Cries. Okay, so we're blocking here. Eventually we're Spirit Draining and getting ourselves into a real position. Could throw a Valkyrie Arcanist right now. I think I'd rather Spirit Drain. We're now in a position to take control of the board. I've got 3 more cards to play. He has nothing but top decks, so unless he draws all gas and I draw nothing, I think we'll be okay.
By spell and steel!
That is a 5-4. Why is that a 5-4? I get why it's a 4-4. Where's the extra 1? Oh, Barbarian Camp, got it. Good grief. Alright. Nice work there. Old buddy, old pal. I guess we're gonna have to kill Crownwatch Quartermaster, because that is just too big a card. That silences the Valkyrie.
The plan is mine!
But now I'm left in a bit of a pickle.
Study your enemies.
Oh, absolutely reasonable block, sure. Entrapment's not bad. I can work with that. Getting a 3-5 lifesteal doesn't do much for me here. The attack's all in. I can kill 1, block another. Probably better to just Gemblade here. That leaves me vulnerable to whatever he picks up next, though. Yeah, block Prosecutor. Oh, okay, I'm dead anyways. I should have entrapmented. Yeah, that was... yeah, whoopsies. No, I messed that up. Ugh. For some reason, I was thinking it evened out either way, but entrapment actually allowed me to block 2, so... that was a bit of a dumb move. We'll do better. That is the wrong one. Just plugging in the correct mouse here. Alright. The life gain would not have allowed me to live. He would have attacked with both of his 5-4s and I'd have lost the unit. The entrapment would have been correct, and then I would have possibly stabilized. The idea there was to get the Emerald Monument up so that I could threaten another trick, but he just attacked all into it, which makes perfect sense. Alright, this is better. Okay, so we have Crested Cunning. Got a High Branch Sentry, which seems like a pretty reasonable pickup. And I've got, yeah, 4 power to work with, so looking pretty good. Valkyries are available, we have Entrapment, we have a lot to do.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools.
Okay, well, Valkyrie Tandem Watchwing is, like,
There's much
fine here, but not doing a heck of a lot. Tranquil Scholar, on the other hand, that'll help out with Tandem Watchman quite a bit.
Look inward.
Oh, Warcry. I love it. Okay. Play a Shadow here. We got our first Warcry, and we got our Flying Warcry. That's annoyingly good. Okay, well, Rampart Protector plus Tandem Watchwing.
Valkyrie.
Attack for 3. I'm now offering more damage than him, and I get to entrapment as 4/3 if I need to kill it. Which I kind of do. What else you got to drop? Nothing this turn. Let's push out another High-Branch Sentry. We're gonna keep pressuring him. Entrapment's fine, but I don't want to hold on to it. Okay, well now he's holding on, which is exactly what I need. Attack for 6 here. That's pretty good news. Throw a Loyal Watchwing just to get myself a little bit better. Could have attacked for 3 with the Loyal Watchwing as well for the Warcry. But overall, that doesn't do a lot for me. These 2 attacks make a lot of sense. Unsurprising block there. Spirit Blade Stalker. And then we have a 2/2 as well to attack with, so we're looking pretty good on pressure. Alright, a power here gets me Spirit Blade Stalker, giving a 3/3 Lifestealer. I'm pretty happy to see that. That stabilizes me pretty well, and Challenge by Law will be the killer.
What could go wrong?
And a lovely card. Probably not going to make the difference between life or death here. That's a bit more irritating, but not that big a deal. Challenge by Law kills the 3/5 and silences the 3/3. Which doesn't allow me to get in for enough damage, so I think we'll just play the High-Branch Sentry again. Shatterglass Mage, wrecking attachments I don't have, not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and Challenge by Law the Awakened Sentinel, since that's the big guy.
The clan is mine.
And attack for 3, because that's going to get a block from the Seasoned Spelunker. We're offering 5 now. Not super great. Entrapment's a little awkward here, can't do much with it.
Do as I do.
Mentor seems ambitious, I would say. Go ahead and throw the Crown Watch Legionnaire, that'll give us a little bit to work with. Gemblade gives us a bigger Crown Watch Legionnaire, which, as far as trades go, doesn't do anything super special. Like, I actually can attack with the 3/5, trade with one of his units no matter what. Whereas if I equip the Gemblade on something else, I can trade with 2 of his units. Which might be the better play. I think I like that better. Let's try and get rid of his units. We're just going to attack with 2 big things that require double blocks. We get the Dynok here. And now he's got 4 left, so he's got to block at pretty much every juncture. So these all go in. Now he can't double block because he has to block one of the 2/2s. And just trading even with him is going to get me there. Soaring Guard can't be killed without turning into a 2-2.
You've got a familiar face.
Frontier Confessor doesn't stop me. Looking good. Alright. Yeah, Challenge by Law is a pretty dang good card here. It's been very, very solid. Quite the bomb. Wait, did we drop to like rank 1,886? Other people must have completed their games already, so that's what's going on. Alright, up against Quad. Shadow, Copperl Porter Skeeter, High Branch Sentry. Okay, a lot of early stuff, but no green? I don't think I can play with no green. Too much of the deck is actually green. Alright, this is much better. Let's play the Justice Sigil first, since we got an Emerald Waystone. Not that it's going to matter too much. Probably play the Shadow for Tranquil Scholar, and then I guess we're going to Tranquil Scholar a Maimed Watchwing. Maimed Watchwing with an Aegis ain't the worst. Tranquil Scholar can hit some really nasty battle skills.
This'll do the trick.
I could offer my 2-2 Aegis for this, but I think I just want to kill the ramp. That's too dangerous. Okay. Also, ramp generally implies you got a lot of big units, which makes Affliction a little bit less useful, you know? Attack for 3 here. Play the Maimed Watchwing.
There's too many of them.
And Tandem Watchwing will give it flying, and it'll be a 2-3 flyer with Aegis. Very, very good stuff.
Unburden yourself.
Oh, that's awful. Well, let's make it a 5-6 flyer with Aegis. Might as well push in hard. Oh, very irritating. Okay.
Take your positions, Valkyrie. Spears!
I'm not looking at a great board here. I can attack in to establish a precedent, but that seems unhelpful at best. There's a double block here. It's not an actual double block, I'm just taking 3. Battlefield Scavenger's pretty cute. I can give this Maimed Watchwing Warcry. I don't know if that actually establishes anything.
Now this I can work with.
I can also redraw the 3-2 ally, which is a pretty cool deal. Let's do that double block. Forces him to kill the Battlefield Scavenger, which is not a great trade for him. Cool. Whoa. All right, hold on there, cowboy. Good grief. All right, we're gonna attack for 5 here. I figured he'd let it pass. Play the Soaring Guard. It was all a trick. I do not actually have the Spirit Drain. This is gonna get out of hand very fast. It's possible I can find something to do it. Justice Sigil there, okay. We need an entrapment, we need a challenge by law. We need him to stop hitting me with chalice cards. Really, everything's just terrible here. Alright, Frontier Confessor silences the Karmic Guardian, which is A huge
You've
deal.
got a familiar face.
Huge deal here. This is not great. Yeah, his deck has definitely gone completely off the rails here. Very unfortunate. Another Justice Sigil? Come on, deck. Keep attacking for 5, because he's not going to block, he's not going to risk the Karmic Guardian. But I'm dead. Like, I did not draw the Shadow for the Spirit Drain, I never found the Challenge by Law. The Stand Together is friggin' crazy, like, on top of the Chalice, my goodness. He's gotten enough actual Chalice targets, like, he's just hitting me with everything he's got. It's a real hot mess. Okay, so best I can do here is, like, block this, block this. Yeah, I'm super dead. This is very unfortunate. Alright. Hopefully I don't get too unlucky here. I'd like to not lose any more of these. Yeah, if I'd gotten the Shadow Sigil early enough, I would have been okay. Karmic Guardian is a very rough card. We have a lot of answers to it. We have Slay, we have Challenge by Law, we have Entrapment, we have, you know, like we could have even gotten like a Affliction on it early on and been pretty okay, but like the Chalice was a big deal. Like the Chalice was a very big deal. And we never drew any of our removal. And he had Stand Together. No, just a horrible, horrible time. Justice, Shadow Justice. Okay, we got a Tranquil Scholar, which is something. I don't think I want to hard play this without a unit to play it on. I feel like getting the double value out of Tranquil Scholar is very important to a successful deck, so we're actually going to wait. There we go.
Look inward.
Killer Silverwing Rallier seems like a pretty good deal. Let's do it. Attack for 2. I'm opening myself up to, like, execute, but other than that, I'm pretty happy. We're obviously not going to equip it or do anything crazy since he hasn't played a unit yet.
On my signal!
Alright. Now we'll play a Gilded Glaive. Get ourselves a 4/4. Shadow Sigil seems like a pretty big deal. Now it's a 6/6. Hooray! Granite Waystone.
Oh, that's
a Cannon Bearer. Emerald Monument turns it into a 6/6 again. I think I got no problem with just slaying this, but I've also got Entrapment, so let's just leave him be. Okay, now we'll slay. Copper Hull Porter turns into a Justice Sigil, and this is 4. That's a bit of a bummer. That's a bit more of a bummer, actually. Pretty hard to stop that at the moment, seeing as I don't have my Silverwing Rallier. Frontier Confessor doesn't stay alive, but at least plays into something. I'm actually going to hold it for one turn. See if we can silence something in the bargain.
Just keep moving.
Alright, it's not the best, but I'll take it.
You've got a familiar face.
We can even infuse strike and get double the fun. Cool.
Another flawless escape.
Alright, Affliction knocks that out, so we're fine there. Getting pretty close to having a Silverwing Rallier. Not going to challenge by law since we got entrapment and some time to use it. This is a good entrapment target.
You've got a familiar face.
Well, that seems familiar. Alright.
Here we make our stand.
Kill that. See if we get lucky. Rapid shot. Okay, so they trade, but I get a soldier out of that.
Ready to serve.
I think I can live with that.
Be claimed by shadow.
Xenon Cultist. That's probably something we want to challenge by law. Or we could just attack into it. We got Infused Strike after all. You have another trick. Fair enough. Crown Watch Legionnaire it is. Well, this is getting annoying. Spirit Drain kills the 2/4. I say, he seriously found another trick? Hoof Slash, okay. I think I'm okay with him losing Hoof Slash to kill my Crown Watch Legionnaire. Vainglory Patrol can win this game on its own.
Just fine.
That's fine. I don't even have to worry about racing that. Play Loyal Watchwing. Think we can let him hit us for 4 every turn. I'm not threatened by that card.
A small incision.
I'm somewhat threatened by that card. It's interfering with my groove a little bit.
The plan is mine.
Okay, so we're both on like a 7-turn clock.
These wings suit me just fine.
He's got a Vainglory Patrol too. Fun stuff. This is gonna be gross, by the way.
Back to the skies with you.
Now I've got a killer Warcry Silverwing Rallier, so feeling pretty happy about that result.
Move over. I'll handle this.
You got another trick, because Maimed Watchwing, Silverwing Rallier.
Make our stand.
Kill that. And now I got 8 in the air.
You messed with the wrong gal.
Alright, cool. Fun stuff. Let's go again.